I'm about to set off to a week off in Scotland, just to get away for a bit. I don't know what this video is going to be like. I don't even know if I'm going to put it on YouTube anymore. But yeah, it's going to be nice to get away. Shit year so far. We've got 4 or 5 hikes planned over 5 days. Got a lodge. So setting off, it's 5 AM. Take me about 7 hours to my first hike and another hour to the lodge. So here we go. What a drive. Jesus. I have arrived 6 hours, 7 hours later. Uath Lochans. Got 2 hikes around here. We'll see what it's like. Off the beaten track, as you can see, wobbling all over. Parked first. Potential there. There we go, that'll do. Jeez, this is remote. Hike 1 has begun. See my first wild campers, which are legal in Scotland. Uath Lochans is the hike. First lake is on my left. Nice 2 miles. The second hike, which I'm doing straight after, we should get a better view. Trying a couple of different filming methods. New camera. This is on ultra wide. Don't know what it'll look like. But yeah, I can't believe I'm hiking in the Cairngorms. Solo hikes. Sad to get away, I guess. Don't know what I'm going to do with this video, but it is nice to be out and away from everything. Things have been looking up this year, despite being one of the worst years I've ever had. So nice to be away. Let's see what the holiday brings. I've got 5 days in a cabin, escape from everything, and I'm fucking looking forward to it. And so far this is stunning. I brought my drone. Might be a bit windy to use it, but I'm not too worried on these first 2 hikes. It's kind of a figure 8 I'm doing, just to stretch the legs out and literally burn some time before checking. So I'm about an hour and a half away from lodge, but this is really nice. And I think the second hike is into the hills, so you get a bit of a view. So hopefully it'll be more interesting than this one, but it's nice, really nice. Blue skies ahead, storm clouds behind. Which way is it gonna go? deviating slightly as I've got time to burn, dropping down to see one of the lakes, which I'll have a look at the name of. Lake's over there. This path should meet up with it. So the car park is right in front of me. We've walked around this lake. I will be turning back, so I've got a proper hike mapped out, but look at this, for stunning. This is what I need. I will put the name of the lake at the top once I find it out. But it's so quiet. I've seen a few people, but this is what I imagine Scotland to be like. It's amazing. Yeah, it's definitely motivated me for rest at hikes this week. There's some big mountains in front of me, and there's one behind them which is that tall. It's behind the clouds, goes into the clouds, should I say. I think that's Ben McDowell, which I'll be climbing on Wednesday. So Jesus Christ, that's big. Didn't think it was that big, so looking forward to that one, praying for good weather. Some of the reviews said this hike was shit because a lot of the forest being chopped down. There's plenty of it, but I don't see how you can say this is shit. So nice. So glad I've come away. What a shit year. But it's looking up for certain reasons. Don't know where this channel's heading. Don't know where this video is going. But I enjoy the process. Good to vent. Still like a video diary, just to where I'm at. I think that's what it'll be. Where am I at? Where am I heading? Look back. And hopefully this time the change is going to be even greater. 6 stone gone in the last few years. I'm going to move 3 more in a year. That's my promise to myself. I'm going to run ultra marathons next year. That's a promise to myself. And only I can fail. That's where I've come from. I think my second hike goes to the top of the ridge in the background there to get a view down on the 3 main lakes. One positive, I've been jogging good distance for the last 3 weeks and I'm noticing it walking. Previously, even earlier this year when I was fairly fit, I'd be red hot just walking. I'd be probably out of breath a bit. Not bad, I could still do distance, but I feel so chilled out at the minute. And I'm still well overweight. So that's a big positive. And I need to focus on that going into rest at year, where I intend on increasing my mileage. And I will be documenting it, hopefully. Hence the new camera and drone. Don't matter how short your hike is on all trails, there is some fucking sinister path to go on. There's definitely a path here. Jesus. climb through the bastard. Oh, that's the North Face bag scratched, fuck's sake. Ow! We're through. Nice. Oh. Jesus Christ, I'm getting old. One thing I've learned about Scottish forests is there's some weird fucking noises coming from them. Okay, we just arrived at one of the smaller lakes. I'm going to try and get to the bank. That in the background is, I think, my next hike on the ridge. But I'm not sure. Look at that. Nearly walked into him. Jesus. It's a bloody horror film in here. This could be marshland. Yep, not risking it. Swamp. So yeah, that ridge in the background is where we end up. We should be able to see 3 of the main lakes, which this is one of them. Looks almost like a bear's footprint. So let's go, let's get back to the car and reset. That's the road I drove in on. End of hike 1, really nice. Good start. Hike 2 coming up. Hike number 2. Badenoch Way, which is still at the Uath Lochans car park, but slight variation, going up into the hills rather than staying on the flats, so should be some nice views. Climb begins, shouldn't be too much, probably about 400 foot of climb I think, which is minimal to get the viewpoint. Probably only about a third of the way through this hike, but I have plenty of time to get up to the cabin. Bit of shopping in Aldi before, famous last words, I'll probably get lost. Rain started, halfway up the climb, still pleasant but sky's looking grim as fuck. Okay, no, butchered this bit. I was mistaken. The climb has now started, and it's bigger than I thought. I don't think it's going to go up much, but I feel like we've been going uphill for ages. As you can tell, I'm not too out of breath, so not bad. Near the top, see the Cairngorms just through the trees. I'd estimate about a mile left, I've not checked my watch. So by my estimation we're heading towards Lookout Point now. Just took a left off the main track into the woods. I'm hoping this is a big reveal. don't know what uphill's finished. So let's see if it's impressive. Bit of a climb. Can't see the lakes yet, but what a view. I think I'll have a drink here while I'm waiting. That's stunning. Can't see the lakes yet, must be around corner. That was nice. Should be one more lookout across the lakes, but I've no clue where that is, so I'm just keep walking. Less than a mile left. Coming to the end of another climb. Still can't see the lakes. There is a lake, but that's not the one. Must be along here. We'll see. I'm guessing it's top of here. See the lakes in the valley down there. Whoa, cool. It's a colossal drop, so I'm not going too close to the edge. This'll do me. Look at that. Wow. Proper wilderness. I think that's Ben McDowell in the background. What a view. Potentially another viewpoint. Oh, yep. God, so good. This hike was just to warm up for a holiday, burn a bit of time. It's going to take some beating. Just looked at my phone, it's give heavy rain, and this is what I've ended up with. Can't complain. Part of me wishes I'd done this as a trail run. Would have been good for cardio on hills, but could have still got the shots. But I don't mind this week just hiking. But I'm gonna hit running so fucking hard when I get back next week. I've got 4 events signed up for next year, and I don't just want to complete them, I want to do well in them. So this week is one big reset. This is the path where I started the morning. So no more than a quarter of a mile from car, so I'll wrap it up. Stunning walks, what a start. It's got me proper in mood to be here. I wasn't sure what to expect when I came up here, whether it'd be kind of like, what a waste of money, or whether it would feel like the reset I need it to be. And yeah, this is going to clear my mind substantially. So roll on, trip to Aldi, my big cabin reveal, see what that's like. Look forward to getting my red wine, sit in the hot tub, watch sun go down on day one. My final farewell to Uath Lochans. I will be back. One of the most chilled out, nice places I've ever been. Wild camping here would be exceptional. Imagine waking up to this like that over there. Fantastic start to the holiday.